From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your evening update. Your weekend weather update is made possible by Caltrans District 2.
Hey folks, good evening. Hope you had a nice day so far. Cooling off here as we head through the next 12 hours. Along the coast, we'll be right there near 50. Throughout the valley, we're going to be in the upper 60s, maybe even near 70 for some of our lows from Redden down to Cottonwood. So we're definitely a little more mild here through tonight. Up in Siskiyou County and Modoc County, we're going to call it 50s there. Same for Plumas County out 395 down to Susanville and Doyle as well. So a little cool, but all in all fairly mild as far as that's concerned. Maybe a few patchy upper level clouds still lingering, but not expecting any precipitation or anything like that. Definitely not in the extended term either. And tomorrow is actually looking pretty good. I'll discuss that more in detail here towards the end of this because the fire danger is going down and the temperature's going up. But in the big picture, which I want to discuss first, looks like as far as rain's concerned, for example, maybe a little bit of elevated chances here as we head into the second week of June, but I'm not seeing any screaming signs of it. But let me show you why that is. So it's going to be this system right here. That's going to be towards the end of the week. In the meantime, check out this huge high pressure, kind of the anti-coconut connection for lack of a better term. It's really stemming from the Pacific, jutting up to the north into the North State here, and that's warming us up through Monday, through Tuesday, through Wednesday. So we're going to see a warming trend before we see the cooling trend, but we do see a cooling trend temporarily here as we head towards the end of the week and into next weekend. Notice this inching south and east into the North State here, so we'll probably see some temperatures falling off just a little bit, but I can't really guarantee how much that'll be, right? It's still going to be June, so don't get your hopes up, right? So let's take a look at the big picture because this is kind of what I want to talk about. Starting with tomorrow, right, out through Trinity County, we'll be in the upper 80s and lower 90s. And then as we head through Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, those upper 90s really take a hold across the area. Pretty much dry for the rest of the week here in the extended term. Winds going to be generally out of the west, calm to 5 miles an hour. Hopping over to the coast, we're keeping those north and northwest winds at about 5 to 10, a little bit calmer than yesterday, and I think especially inland, we have a little bit lower fire chances, so that definitely helps, that's for sure. On the coast, we're going to call it about mid-60s, but a little further inland, and you got those 80s and 90s taken back over here as we head through the next 24 hours. Up here in Del Norte County, very similar story. We'll call it about 15, gusts of 20 to 25 along the coast. Inland, though, we're going to be back in the lower 90s here Monday through Wednesday, and I think Monday through Wednesday, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, those are going to be the hottest days of the next 7 days, and that's true for all of us. As we kind of hop over to Siskiyou County, you can see that trend there as well. Now, out here in Siskiyou and Modoc County, we do hold the chances for maybe a few isolated showers with a rumble of thunder or two mixed in, so we'll have to watch that. Definitely don't want any stray lightning strikes out there because even if the fire danger is relatively lower, lightning definitely does not do us any favors, right? But check it out, Mount Shasta City, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you hold those upper 80s and lower 90s, and Happy Camp for tomorrow, you're already in the lower 90s, so we can kind of see that trend and extrapolate out that it's going to be toasty here over the next 7 days. Modoc County, very similar story. We're going to keep those winds northwest to westish, kind of 5 to 10 miles an hour. Lower 80s is the story, but we'll be back near 90 by Monday, Tuesday. I think Tuesday is probably going to be the hottest day of the week, so we'll watch that, but you can actually see that trend starting to go down by the end of the week and into next weekend. Down here in Plumas County, out towards the eastern mountains, very similar story. We'll call it mid to upper 80s widespread from Susanville, Janesville, all the way to Doyle. Give it 1 to 2 degrees of wiggle room. You might very well see 90 in some of these spots here through tomorrow, but all bets are off Monday through Wednesday there. That same time frame we were talking about where we might see some upper 90s there, especially Tuesday. Then, of course, the valley, your temperature winters, as usual, triple digits are the story coming back Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and, you know, maybe even Thursday. But for tomorrow, we'll be clear, dry, and temperatures in the mid to upper 90s. Hopping up here from Lakehead down to Red Bluff, very similar story, right? You're not seeing too much variation with those hundreds taking back over Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And then you start to see that trend slowly going down. And yeah, it's cooler, but like I said this morning, cool is not the word I would use. It's going to stay hot over the next 7 days, but just varying levels of hot, for lack of a better term. Thanks for joining me for this forecast update. I'll be back with you all day tomorrow for more, fresh from the Weather NorCal Command Center, and I'll speak to you soon.